Good evening, everybody. Welcome here to TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. They kind of switched up the order on us here, so we're doing starting lineups first. We'll get the starting lineups brought to you in just 1 second. So for South Fulton starters, it'll be Olivia Dawson, Elena Dutton, Christian Posey, Dixie Chinworth, Shelby Heller, and Lexi Height. For the Bombers, it'll be Catherine Lucarinen, Jackie Adair, Quinn Rexroth, Kate Stortzum, Kelly Ladd, and Madeline McClure, with, of course, libero Kylie Robinson. We'll take a quick break here as the national anthem plays. We'll be back with you on TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
Back here at Macomb High, that's back-to-back weeks we've sang the national anthem here. If that happens again, we're going to have to get that on the broadcast. So once again, starting lineups, Olivia Dawson, Elena Dutton, Katie Miller, Christian Posey, Shelby Heller, and Lexi Height, and Dixie Chinworth. For the South Fulton Rebels, for the Bombers, it will be Lucarinen, Adair, Rexroth, Stortzum, Ladd, and McClure. Again, this Bombers squad, there's a lot of questions heading into this season with the pieces that they were losing to graduation, of course, but all those have been answered so far here early on in the season. Undefeated to this point, picked up a big win at a tournament this past weekend over at Brophy Hall. And as for this South Fulton team, just one senior on this squad, 3 upperclassmen. Lexi Height is the senior, Dixie Chinworth, a junior, and Katie Miller, a junior as well. So a lot of youth on the Rebel side. Bombers can't say the same. And we'll get things started here. Rexroth, set, slide. A little bit too long there on the attempt from Kelly Ladd. First points of the game for South Fulton. Bombers quick to that slide there on the outside. Serves point for Posey. We saw a lot of her in the junior varsity contest. The serve goes off Robinson. Rexroth, Lucarinen puts one down for the Bombers. Sports corner kill for Catherine Lucarinen. And that'll be side out for Macomb. Rexroth back to serve. Jordan Hines, number 10, checks in the front row for Macomb. We appreciate everyone taking the time of their night to join us here for this broadcast. Make sure you get into that live chat. Let us know who you're rooting for. Served by Rexroth. A little bit of trouble there. Pump back over across by Katie Miller. Rexroth quick to the middle. This one just pushed through by Ladd. Ladd again on the re-attack. Can't get it to go. Tries one more time, and that time just a bit out of bounds. Back-to-back-to-back attacks there from Ladd up in the front row. Trying to get one to stick, just couldn't find the line. This is Heller now back serving for South Fulton. Hines pushes it cross-court around the net. This time on the outside, that's number 2 on the attack. That's Olivia Dawson. Can't catch a piece of the line. It'll be out of bounds, and Make the correction. That was Chenoweth back there serving for South Fulton. Tied up here at 2 early on in set number 1. Buchanan back to serve for Macomb. Jump serve there. Chenoweth has it. Dump back across. Rexroth sends it to the outside. Big swing there from Adair off the blocks. Big block up front there by South Fulton. I believe that was Dunn got her hands on it, as well as Dawson. Rebels with a 1-point lead. Robinson digs it up. A little bit of miscommunication there. Ladd pops it back through. This was set to the outside once again off the top of the tape for Dawson. Now bring Robinson back to serve. 3-3 is her score. Robinson, short serve there, and a service ace for Kylie Robinson. Her first service point of the game, first ace of the game for Kylie Robinson. Looking to add on. Served it short this time, sends it long. Nicely handled in the back row by Miller. Sent back through, but just a bit out of bounds. That was Dutton on the attack. Couldn't get it to fall. Robinson now back-to-back service points for the Bombers, looking for another, and she'll get it on the ace. Off the hands of Chenoweth. And that'll be a service ace for Kylie Robinson. Doubles up the Rebels here, 6-3. Robinson, another serve, and once again through the hands of Chenoweth. Back-to-back aces, 4 service points in a row for Robinson. Robinson this time leaves it short. Dawson's there to take it, tipped across. Adair's ready for it. Rexroth sets the outside. Hines, big swing there, and the overpass will go back out of bounds. That'll be a sports corner kill for Jordan Hines. Five straight service points now for Robinson. Looking to add on. That one, a little bit of trouble in the back row. It'll be another ace. Six points in a row for Robinson. This time, Chenoweth able to pop it up. Set to the middle, attack on its way, and just a bit out of bounds. There'll be another point for Macomb with a quick 10-3 advantage. And that's one thing we talked about here in the first game we covered on TSSR for Macomb, just how quickly they like to play. As soon as they get the ball, they're back at the service line waiting to go. This pass is going to be towards the net, a little bit of trouble. Nice job there up front by Dutton, able to keep it alive. Hines once again on the outside off the blocks. Dawson taps it back through, a little bit of miscommunication. Buchanan's there. Set to the middle for McClure, who puts it down. Sports corner kill for Madeline McClure. Keeps the Macomb run alive. Donna Storsom in the chat saying, watch it go Bombers. One of our concurrent viewers here on TSSR. Glad to have you alongside with us, Donna. Ella Dutton will check in for South Fulton. Again, a lot of youth on that team. Dutton just the sophomore. Another dump and tip there for the Rebels. This time, Rexroth outside. Hines drops it over the blocks and good for a kill. Another sports corner kill for the Bombers. 12-13, or 12-3 now, excuse me, is the score. Robinson took over when it was 3-3. She's still back there serving for Macomb, and she'll continue to. Another ace for her. 10 service points in a row for Kylie Robinson. And the Bombers have a big lead thanks to it. That serve there will go into the net. But what a run there from Kylie Robinson. Able to get back on the service line, puts up 10 straight points. 4 or 5 aces mixed in there for her as well. But that'll be a side out. Jersey Clark will come back to serve. Clark serves off the Kiernan. Rexroth again to McClure in the middle. This time tapped off the block of Heller. Rexroth brings this one outside for Adair. Nice kill there. Sports corner kill for Jackie Adair. Just so much firepower on this Bomber squad. Here's Kate Stortzum now with the serve, and her serve will go into the net. 14-5 now after the service error. Dixie Chenoweth will come back in for South Fulton. Ella Dutton will come out. That serve, did it catch a piece of the line? It did not. Nice heads-up play in the back row there by Robinson, letting it go. That'll bring in Jordan Shootman back to serve now for Macomb, number 18. 15-5, still a 10-point lead for Macomb here over South Fulton. Shootman's serve can't quite clear the net. That's 3 service errors in a row for the Bombers. Shootman, Robinson, and Stortzum. And another service error for the Rebels. Just can't get any volleys going here. Emily Westerhold will check in for Macomb. We know how prominent she is from the service line. We'll see if she can get this thing back on the tracks here for Macomb. Serve to the back row. This one set to the outside, and I think it's going to be around the outside of the outsick for Miller. Did everything she could with that one, just couldn't get it back across the net without going around the outpost. Service point for Westerhold. Looking for another one. Nice serve there, and the pass will go out of bounds. Another point for Macomb. Big 12-point lead here for the Bombers now. Westerhold, another serve. Great effort by the Rebels. Can they get it back across? They do. Phenomenal effort there by the Rebels, able to keep it alive. Macomb taps it back through. Set once again to the outside, and they're going to get a point as well. Great effort there by South Fulton, and they get rewarded with a point. (18-7) and a service error there. Be a side out back for Macomb, just 6 points away from closing out set number 1. It'll be Quinn Rexroth back to serve for the Bombers. Again, a lot of people in here watching us tonight. Make sure you get into that live chat. Love to see who's all watching us, listening to us. Rexroth, 19-7 is the score. In the back row, Posey sets up to the middle. Big block up front there by Loudon and Lucairnen. Bombers able to recover. This time outside, Hines off the top of the blocks, and it will fall down. We'll give her a kill on that for Jordan Hines. Puts the Bombers up to 20 now. And a service point for Rexroth. Rexroth serve deep in the back row. Posey dumps it across. Rexroth pops it up. Lucairnen, cross shot on the way. It's going to be an overpass. Lucairnen puts it down hard. Sports corner kill for Catherine Lucairnen on the overpass. And a timeout will be called. 21-7 is the score. We'll take a break as well. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Back here in Macomb, 21-7 is the score in favor of the Bombers. Again, how about Kylie Robinson? Served 11 straight service points in a row for Macomb when the score took over when the score was 3-3. Was able to push up this big Bombers lead, and they just have not looked back since. Rexroad, another serve on the way. And the missed pass in the back row. That was Dawson back there trying to make something happen. Just couldn't quite control that one on the serve. It'll be an ace for Quinn Rexroad. This time, the senior Height takes it, but since the overpass, Ladd puts it back down. Be another kill on an overpass for Kelly Ladd. We got 2 balls on the court right now. I'm not exactly sure what just happened. Wasn't paying attention. I looked over. South Fulton had a ball. I looked back over, and Quinn Rexroad still had a ball as well. Got that taken over. There's the dump from Christian Posey. And again, Posey, the setter on the South Fulton squad. We saw her set in the JV contest as well. Just a freshman. The South Fulton team very, very young. Just the lone senior in Height, who is the libero. Rexroad bump sets Hines, sends the cross shot over. Nicely dug up in the front row by Dawson. This one, Westerhold bump sets to the outside. Height's there for it. Back to the front, free ball sent through. Shootman, Rexroad, quick to the middle. Ladd drops it in for a sports corner kill. Another kill for Kelly Ladd. Brings us to match point for the Bombers. So bring back Addison Fox now to serve for Macomb. And Dakota Thorman will check in as well. Fox's serve, looking to put this one away. Height is there. Dumped over. Macomb was ready for it. Rexroad outside. Attack there. And down for a kill. Thorman checks into the game. She's able to pick up the final kill of the set. Bombers take the first one, 25-8 here at Macomb High. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. We'll take a quick break and be right back with you for set number 2.
My experience with McDonough District Hospital was amazing. I have a lot of allergies, complicated by nasal problems. And the procedure I had is Vive Air. Dr. Sparks was incredible.
The Vive Air procedure is a radiofrequency ablation procedure. She no longer has to do any medications to breathe, so she gets much more restful night's sleep. And a short little office procedure, and have somebody that feels like it's totally changed their life means the world.
It's a permanent improvement on the quality of your life.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential. with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Back here in Macomb High, Bombers up 1-0 after a 25-8 win in set number 1. John Burton alongside me. I got Dylan running the camera. Bombers coming to this game 6-0 on the season. It's been a hot start for Macomb. We, of course, had their game here against Jacksonville the other night, where they were able to dismantle them, and then went on to a tournament this weekend where they were able to take down Monmouth United, Geneseo, Kewanee, Limestone, and Athens. So a couple pretty decent volleyball, decent volleyball programs over there at that tournament. Macomb's able to skate away, coming out of there unscathed. And now has a lead here tonight. Macomb will take on West Prairie tomorrow night. I believe that game will be played in Scioto. It sure will. Assuming one Mr. Greg Phelps will be on the call for that game. So we're getting some substitutions worked in here, but I think we're finally ready to go now. Macomb will start with the serve. That's Rexroth back there. Catches a piece of the line in the back row. And that's good for a service ace for Quinn Rexroth. Starting off set number 2, just like we ended set number 1. Quick Bombers lead. Rexroth, once again, this time overpass. Tap back down. That one topped up off the blocks. Robinson's there. Rexroth sets to the near side. And that'll be a kill for Nika Daitner. Her first action here of the game. And we saw the Bombers kind of do that in their game against Jacksonville the other night. You know, a very different lineup from set 1 to 2. Just getting a lot of different people worked in there. But, man, this Bombers team, I don't know if there's a team in this area that's going to be as deep as them in terms of the amount of hitters that they have up front. I mean, obviously you have Lucarin and Adair and McClure. But then as well, coming off the bench, you got people like Nika Daitner, Jordan Hines, and then Kelly Ladd, who I didn't mention there in that first set. But just so much firepower on the Macomb side. It's going to be really tough to compete with them throughout the season. They got a quick 4-0 lead right now. Rexroth, 4 straight service points. This time, a little bit of trouble there once again, and make it 5 in a row. Rexroth leaves that one short. Height's able to send it back through. Rexroth taps it up, but Adair is there for it. Lucarin sends the free ball over. This one's set middle, partially blocked by Macomb. Robinson's there on the backside. Rexroth outside, Lucarin off the blocks and down. Catherine Lucarin. Another kill for her. And the Bombers now up 6-0. Still big goose egg on the board for South Fulton. Into the front row. This one pushed back across. Lucarin keeps it alive. Robinson will send it back through. Height's there on the dig up. Bump set to the outside, and that's going to be a little bit long for Shelby Heller. Excuse me, that's Dixie Chinworth. Another point for Macomb. To the outside once again. This one tapped back across. Adair's there with it. And an attack there on the outside for Nika Daitner. Another sports corner kill for the Bombers. And they will start to make some substitutions here. Addison Fox will come in for Lucairnen. Rexroth still back at the service line. 8 in a row for her to start this game. That one might have been a little bit long. Height plays it. Dawson sends it up and sent back through by Chinwith. Rexroth outside. Fox pushes it through. Height's there for it. This one tapped back over. Robinson's there. Rexroth, back row attack. Nice hit there from Jackie Adair in the back row. Another sports corner kill. And it is all Macomb here in set number 2. 9-0 now, and that'll force a timeout from South Fulton. We'll keep it here for this one at Western Illinois University. Leathernecks don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there's limitless potential with campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out. Pond Plus is proud to serve the Macomb and surrounding area for over 20 years, providing cash for most items of value. Pond Plus is the area's largest seller of used items, including firearms. They also provide on-site jewelry repairs and are open 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday. They have a great selection of jewelry, electronics, tools, and video games located at 324 West Jackson Street in Macomb between Erico and Taco Bell. So 9-0 lead for Macomb after winning set number 1, 25-8. Looking to keep the ball rolling here. It's been all Quinn Rexroth for the Bombers in terms of service points. Of course, she's been the only one back there. She's been the only one that served this set for either team. Rexroth off the libero Height. Chenoweth able to dig it up and sent back through by North Fulton. Robinson to the libero, trying to get it on the action. That gets a big prop from the bench. Not able to get it put down, and that time off the blocks. Huge pop there for the libero Robinson on that attack. And that'll be the first points of the game for South Fulton. Katie Miller will come back to try to get things straightened out here. Again, it's a big lead, but it's still early on here in set number 1. Anything can happen. Daytoner trying to send a cross shot there, just a little bit long on it, so it'll be back-to-back points for South Fulton. Excuse me, that's Christian Posey back there. Not Katie Miller. That says 15, not 11. And the freshman Posey will put the serve into the net. Jordan Shootman will check in for the Bombers to come back to serve. Ten to 2 the serve. Shootman. Serve there. That'll go off the hands of Dawson. Might have snuck out of bounds there. That thing had a lot of topspin on it. Might have caught a piece of the back line. Doesn't matter either way since Dawson played it. 11 to 12 now. Shootman, another serve. Height's able to get this one passed up. Here's the attack in the middle from Miller. Macomb's right there for it. Daytoner able to set up Ladd. There'll be a net violation called on the Rebels, so Macomb now with the 10-point lead. Shootman this time almost climbed under the net. I believe he caught a piece of that bottom Tate service there for her. It'll be another side out for South Fulton. Ella Dutton, another freshman, will come in to serve. For South Fulton, her serve. Robinson's there for a nice pass. Rexroth sets it up for Ladd. Big block in the middle there for South Fulton. And Daytoner is able to send that one off the blocks this time and pick up a sports corner kill. believe that was Miller and Posey up there with the big rejection initially. But Daytner just able to overpower him there. Robinson served 11 straight in the first set, and she gets things rolling here with a service ace. Here in set number 2, 14-3, 11-point lead for Macomb. Dakota Thorman will check in. Robinson, another service ace, back-to-back aces. That one off the outstretched arms of Dawson. Another serve, height. Make it back-to-back-to-back aces. Looking for 4 of a kind here if she could pick up another one, 16-13, or 16-3. It's the second time I've done that this game, 16-13. And the score is 16-3. Robinson, this time off height, and Posey tried to dump it, couldn't get it quite over the net. Again, just all Bombers here, 17-3. More troubles with the serve there. Posey's able to keep it up, though. Slide outside, nice job there, Candace Holtz. Able to pick up the kill. Haven't called her name out yet tonight. Cadence Holtz. Big slide there to the inside. And another Sports Corner kill. Robinson right through the arms of Height. Caught a piece of the back row. We'll have a timeout called here by South Fulton. 19-3 is the score. We'll take a quick break and be back with you here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
Back here in Macomb, it's been all Bombers here in set number 2. 19-3 is the score. Coming out of the timeout called by South Fulton. It'll be Ella Hare back serving now for Macomb, number 14. Nice serve there by Hare. Height, a little bit of trouble with it, and won't be able to get the return. Service point for Ella Hare. Another serve from Hare. This time, overpassed by Stanbaugh, sent back through, and it'll be just out of bounds. Maybe a little bit of life left here in the South Fulton squad. And they got a big deficit to overcome here if they're going to try to make something happen. Shootman up for Rexroth, set to the outside. That's Daytner on the attack, and it'll be just out of bounds. Cuts the lead down to 15. Getting a set win for the Bombers would end things here in 2. Rexroth to the middle. Another hitting error for the Bombers. That was Cadence Holtz. So 3 straight points for South Fulton. This one's in the back row for Thorman. Able to pop it up for Daytner. Nice shot there by Nika Daytner. He's able to pick up the side out on the Sports Corner kill for the Bombers. They'll bring in Sophie Wilson now to serve, number 5. Film we'll be seeing a lot of here on the basketball court this year as well. This one will pick up a kill there on the outside. Number 4, Elena Dutton, the freshman for South Fulton, able to get in on the action a little bit. 21-7 still the score. Jersey Clark and number 22, who's not on my roster, will check into the game. I believe that's Kinley Mitchell, however. This one deep into the back row. Rexroth brings it to the far side. Thorman on the attack. Can't get it to go in. High arcing serve there. A little bit of missed pass. Rexroth able to come and get under it. Wilson sends the free ball back through. This pass into the net. And that's Holtz once again on the overpass, picking up the sports corner kill. Addison Fox will check in for Macomb. And Dakota Thorman will come back to serve. Thorman sends that one off Heller. And Mitchell able to send it back across. Rexroth, quick slide to the outside, and that'll be a sports corner kill for Cadence Holtz. (23-8), 2 points away from closing things out. So we have maybe the Macomb band sneaking in here through the back row. Not sure what's going on here. Another nice serve in the back row by Thorman. Bumped up across. Rexroth, bump set, nobody there. Wilson comes to take it. This one, bump set to the outside, and Fox is able to pick up the sports corner kill. Bombers now on their match point. I'm still intrigued to see what the band is doing out here. One more point to go, 24-8. It'll be Thorman looking to put things away. That one off Mitchell. Free ball sent back through. It's going to fall out of bounds, and that's how things will come to an end. Important announcement from Mr. Steve Hoare. We're going to cut things off early here. We got a little incident going on. 25-8 the score in set number 1, 25-8, a repeat in set number 2. This has been TSSR Game Time Live's presentation of Bombers Volleyball.